Suet as in balls, like suet balls.
Like that for woodpeckers, yeah, for birds.
God, you have too much time on your hands if you make them rather than buy them.
Oh no, I buy them.
Oh, thank fuck.
Okay.
Seriously, my mate Jill makes them. I was like, what are you doing today? She's like, oh, I'm making suet balls for the birds. I was just like, get a life. Go to Poundland. Go to Poundland. They're £1 for 24. So what, has somebody been stealing them other than the birds, Colin?
They not only steal the suet, they steal the suet feeder and move it like 50 meters away into another person's garden. So,
meaning the neighbours stole it then?
I don't know. I don't know. I think it's a large animal that's hungry, like a raccoon or a possum or something.
Oh, I thought you were being facetious about the neighbour.
No, not the neighbour.
So I've had a neighbour problem this past couple of days. It's been a bit unpleasant. My mum basically confessed to me that one of my neighbours, who it's such a long story, but I'll make you translate it. But she'd basically been throwing dog muck over into my garden. She'd done it to, pardon me, she'd done it to somebody else before. And the guy's got dementia that she did it to. She's just so horrible. She's a nasty cunt. She's horrible, horrible. But my mum was like, I didn't want to tell you because you've had a lot going on, but like this has been going on. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, so I was all ready to hate your neighbour. Good. So yeah. Who just done it? Yeah, say it again for me, Tom. So, well, alors moi, je m'entends avec tout le monde. Whatever, du village, je m'entends avec tout le monde dans mon village, au village. Mais récemment, j'ai fait une vidéo avec Suzy et Paul et ils ont dit, putain, tu connais tout le monde. Avec Suzy, tu connais tout le monde. Lovely. You've come in a different order. Colin, je m'entends.
Je m'entends bien avec tout le monde dans mon village, mais
Pause. You are making massive progress. Denise is a very giving person in the class. If someone does something well, Denise's eyebrows move in a way that, it's my indicator if I think, oh, that is quite good. Some wins pull you away from the other things. So the vowel win is great for you. Don't in aiming to give me vowels, not join them. So like I said, the slide, like the ha he ha he ha he ha. Make your ha he ha he ha he ha wider, but you're hitting some gorgeously better vowels. Yeah, you really, really are. But still link them up. Still link them up. Oui, alors moi je m'entends. It's a linear language. Alors oui, alors moi je m'entends avec tout le monde du village. Mais récemment, j'ai fait une vidéo avec Suzy et Paul et elle a dit, putain, Luc, tu connais tout le monde. Link it up, yeah? Small mouth, but it's good. They're nice vowels, Colin, but link them, go.
Je m'entends bien avec tout le monde à mon village, mais...
No, je m'entends bien. Make it sound like you're listening to English through a wall. Charlie Brown's teacher. Oui, alors je m'entends bien avec tout le monde du village. Make it sound like that. Not crisply listening to English. Oui, alors je m'entends. Think of Charlie Brown's teacher. Je m'entends. All of my teaching patterns and role. She's my role model. Oui, alors je m'entends bien avec tout le monde. Let me hear it from behind the wall. Je m'entends bien avec tout le monde.
Je m'entends bien avec tout le monde.
No, you're saying it for me, wanting it as clear as English. It's French. You're not communicating with the cues. And even now, when I'm talking to you, I'm giving you, Nathan's been with me in person. Tom's been with me in person. You know, this isn't how I speak normally. Do you know what I mean? It's not. It's a bit more like this. It's not quite as didactic and clear. So throw that shit away. Oui, alors je m'entends bien avec tout le monde. Throw it away.
Je m'entends bien avec tout le monde dans mon village.
Gorgeous, lovely, lovely. So what you've got to do, and I know it's a battle, is to keep the hon going, but don't get that stuff back in. Yeah, okay, je m'entends bien avec... Oui, alors je m'entends bien avec tout le monde. But good, Colin. Good. I forget the order now. Denise, please.
Je m'entends très bien avec tout le monde dans mon village et l'autre jour, je faisais une vidéo avec mon amie Sue, je pense, et elle m'a dit que tu connais tout le monde.
Your use of que condemned you because is it direct or indirect if you say que? Indirect quotation. So correct. Elle m'a dit, so think about it. Think of two Q's. It's either Q for the QUE, or Q for quotes.
Mhm.
Q for QUE or Q for quotes. So elle m'a dit, tu connais tout le monde. The words that literally came out of Susie's mouth. Susie and Paul are the people that before you guys. They just don't do recording stuff. They're just a bit private and stuff because we have quite a good natter about lots of social topics. It's not that I don't with you guys, but they mention their social topics, so they just don't like me sharing stuff. But yeah, so tu connais tout le monde, but they're lovely, they're utterly lovely. So tu connais tout le monde. Or ils ont dit que je connaissais tout le monde. And if you use a que, you are indirectly quoting, which would require a tense change a lot of the time. Not all the time, but a lot of the time, yeah? Good, vocally nice though, nice vowels. Nathan? No, did we start with Nathan? Yeah. Stuart, you'll go, sorry. It's moved you around since I came back. Stuart.
I don't remember the last part of it, but
well, why not? Je m'entends bien avec tout le monde dans mon village. Mais récemment, j'ai fait une vidéo avec Susie. Susie is in London. So originally it was, so I know everybody in my village, as in up in the Shires. But recently I did a video here in London with Susie. She goes, oh my God, you know everybody. Yeah. So, as in, so, alors moi, je m'entends bien avec tout le monde dans mon village. Mais récemment, j'ai fait une vidéo avec Susie. Elle a dit, tu connais tout le monde.
Récemment. Je m'entends bien avec tout le monde dans mon visage. Mais
pardon me, do I get on well with everybody in my village, or do I get on with everybody who's in my face?
Village.
I heard visage.
No.
Okay, we'll check it back. Okay. I generally only let people into my face I like. Off you go. Yeah, most of the time. Off you go. Je m'entends bien avec tout le monde dans mon village. Off you go.
Je m'entends bien avec tout le monde dans mon village, mais Suzy Paul, c'était choquant. I don't remember what.
Et récemment, j'ai fait une vidéo avec Suzy et Paul et elle a dit, j'ai fait une vidéo avec Suzy et elle a dit, tu connais tout le monde.
Récemment, j'ai fait une vidéo avec Suzy. I don't know. What else did we do?
No, I was just about to congratulate you. Your length, the vowel joining is getting longer and longer and longer and longer as well. But come on, fight to get to the end. Je connais tout le monde. Je m'entends bien avec tout le monde dans mon village. Mais récemment, j'ai fait une vidéo avec Suzy et elle a dit, oh, tu connais tout le monde. Fight to the end.
Elle a dit, tout le monde, what did she say? Elle a dit,
tu connais tout le monde.
Tu connais tout le monde. Oh. I'm not remember. OK, je m'entends bien avec tout le monde à mon village. Et récemment, j'ai fait une vidéo avec Suzy. Mais Suzy et Paul ont dit que c'était choquant.
Tu connais.
Oh, tu connais tout le monde.
Good. Lovely. Right. Good. We didn't even need the c'était choquant. I was nervous when you said c'était choquant. J'étais nerveux quand tu as dit c'était choquant. Because it's like, obviously, if you link that, that would require the subjunctive. Évidemment, effectivement, si tu faisais deux parties de clauses ensemble, qu'il faudrait le subjonctif, but it was okay. Good. Stuart, start with you. My best friend's sister has just asked a question on Instagram. If anybody has any suggestions of something to do with kids in Paris, you don't have to translate the next bit. I was like, do you know me? Are you aware I exist? And she's like, I said, why didn't you just fucking ask me, Caroline? And she's like, oh, I suppose I have done inadvertently. I was like, whatever. She's like, oh yeah. Right. So Stuart, my best friend's, because her husband is an editor, rédacteur in sport, as in he live edits which camera which camera footage you use, which is a wicked job, isn't it? That's really interesting. And yeah, he's at the Olympics. Good. So, and she's just gone to see him for a little bit because she likes shiny things and pastry. So Stuart said to me, my best friend's sister asked a question on Instagram if anybody knew something fun to do with kids in Paris. My best friend's sister asked a question on Instagram. If anybody knew anything fun to do with kids in Paris, tell me the story.
Vient de poser une question dans l'Instagram si personne,
Si quelqu'un
quelqu'un
knew something interesting to do with kids in Paris.
Si quelqu'un
Think of the tense. If somebody knew.
quelque chose d'intéressant avec.
Pause, but I didn't hear the verb and I didn't hear the tense. Si quelqu'un, somebody knew.
Someone knew. Quelqu'un what?
If somebody knew something interesting to do with the kids.
Quelqu'un de nouveau.
No, not new, as in new. Not new, as in kind of like a new thing. As in if somebody was aware of. If somebody knew, K-N-E-W.
What is it? Si quelqu'un
no, what tense? That's my point.
Okay, connaît.
No, I've just told you. Knew, as in to be aware of the fact.
Okay, if anyone had known.
Before we play with the tense, what fucking verb are we in? Savoir or connaître?
If anyone knew someone, if anyone knew what, or some place.
Right. If it's a place, listen. If somebody knew a place, as in to be familiar, then yes, in theory, you could use connaître. But this is more, does anybody factually have access to, in their minds, to, you know, do you know as an answer, as a solution? And that one I would use savoir. Donc, la sœur de ma meilleure amie, that bit was all fine. La sœur de ma meilleure amie a récemment posté, ou demandé, ou a posé la question. So, posté, demandé, poser la question. Sur Instagram, that bit was fine. Si quelqu'un savait, s'il y avait des endroits, amusants pour les enfants à Paris. Yeah? So this is what I want back from you, Stuart. La meilleure amie, shut up, Luke. La sœur de ma meilleure amie vient de poster sur Instagram. Si quelqu'un savait s'il y avait, si quelqu'un savait s'il y avait des endroits amusants pour les enfants à Paris. I'm now going to say it at speed, because weirdly, said at speed, it's less time, it's fewer seconds to remember. La sœur de ma meilleure amie vient de poster sur Instagram si quelqu'un savait s'il y avait des endroits amusants pour les enfants à Paris. La sœur de ma meilleure amie vient de poster sur Instagram si quelqu'un savait s'il y avait des endroits amusants pour des enfants à Paris. Have a go. It's an exercise. It's mind gym. It's mind gym. All right.
Okay. La sœur de meilleure amie vient de poster une question sur Instagram si quelqu'un avait
no, si quelqu'un savait s'il y avait des endroits.
What? S'il y avait suggestions? Are we back to that or not?
Listen to Lukey. We're just going to do the second half and you're going to copy me. Si quelqu'un savait s'il y avait des endroits intéressants pour les enfants à Paris. Si quelqu'un savait s'il y avait des endroits intéressants pour les enfants à Paris.
S'il y avait
si quelqu'un savait s'il y avait des endroits intéressants pour des enfants à Paris.
Si quelqu'un s'il y avait des enfants.
If somebody knew, si quelqu'un savait, if there were places, s'il y avait des endroits intéressants.
Des endroits à Londres
no.
pour les enfants.
We're in Paris. La sœur de ma meilleure amie vient de poster sur Instagram. That'll do. The second bit. Si quelqu'un savait s'il y avait des endroits intéressants. Just say that for me. Si quelqu'un savait.
Si quelqu'un savait
s'il y avait des endroits intéressants.
il y avait
des endroits intéressants. Interesting places, des endroits intéressants.
Des endroits intéressants.
Both together, no shit. Si quelqu'un savait s'il y avait des endroits intéressants.
Si quelqu'un savait s'il y a
des endroits intéressants.
Des endroits intéressants.
Good. Pour des enfants à Paris. Pour les enfants à Paris.
Pour les enfants à Paris.
Good. Good. Let's mix the order up. Colin. La sœur de ma meilleure amie vient de poster sur Instagram s'il y avait des endroits intéressants pour des enfants à Paris. No, sorry. Vient de poster sur Instagram si quelqu'un savait s'il y avait des endroits intéressants pour des enfants à Paris.
La sœur de ma meilleure amie de demander
vient de poster, we've gone with vient de poster sur Instagram.
Vient de poster sur Instagram.
No. Stuart has done the hard work for you, and he never mispronounced that word, not from the beginning. What's the word for Instagram? Linguists fucking listen. What's the word for Instagram he gave us?
Instagram.
Do you remember when I said there'd be a drinking game every fucking time somebody mispronounced I-N? We've gone about 6 weeks, and miraculously, I haven't had to teach that vowel. Well done, Tom. I congratulate you personally on that change. But basically, everybody get your booze out. Yeah, so Instagram, okay?
Instagram.
Okay.
Instagram.
So listen, la sœur de ma meilleure amie vient de poster sur Instagram. Just say that for me, Colin. La sœur de ma meilleure amie vient de poster sur Instagram.
La sœur de ma meilleure amie vient de poster.
No, listen, this is naughty and ungrateful. This is what you fuckers do. I'll divide it to make it easy, and then you'll fucking divide it yourself. I've divided it already. Don't divide it again. This is what you always... If I went to 6 words, you guys would pause after 3. If I went to 8 words, you'd pause after 4. If I went to 4 words, you'd pause after 2. Stop dividing the shit I've given you. It's really naughty. Don't do it. La sœur de ma meilleure amie vient de poster sur Instagram. Beginning, end. Go.
La sœur de ma meilleure amie vient de poster sur Instagram.
Good. Now, the mental muscle it felt like that you just used there is the one you've got to strengthen. That's one. All right. Don't half shit. All right. Good. Next half. Don't halve it. Si quelqu'un savait s'il y avait des endroits intéressants pour des enfants à Paris. Si quelqu'un savait s'il y avait des endroits intéressants pour des enfants à Paris. No half-time pause.
Si quelqu'un savait... Si quelqu'un savait...
Stuart has only said it 12 times. Si quelqu'un savait s'il y avait des endroits intéressants. Just do that for me. Si quelqu'un savait s'il y avait des endroits intéressants.
Si quelqu'un savait s'il y a un endroit
Stand
intéressant.
still. I'm pissed off. Say for me, there were.
Il y avait.
Say for me, if there were.
S'il y avait.
Go again, because that was fucking ugly.
S'il y avait.
Say there were again.
Il y avait.
Before you wake up with a suet ball lodged in your esophagus, say for me, il y avait.
Il y avait.
Now say s'il y avait.
S'il y avait.
Now say for me, si quelqu'un savait s'il y avait.
Si quelqu'un savait s'il y avait.
And again, si quelqu'un savait s'il y avait.
Si quelqu'un savait s'il y avait.
Good. This is what people need. Any old cunt can read on Google Translate what shit is in French. You need to be practiced and made to practice the mechanics and the logistics of getting French into your mouth. People really do need this. So si quelqu'un savait s'il y avait des endroits. Si quelqu'un savait s'il y avait des endroits. Just go as far as endroits. Si quelqu'un savait s'il y avait des endroits.
Si quelqu'un savait s'il y avait un endroit.
No, bored. I'm bored. I'm moving on to the next person. You bitches have got to be faster. Denise.
La sœur de ma meilleure amie vient de poster sur Instagram si quelqu'un savait s'il y avait des endroits intéressants pour les enfants à Paris.
One swap. Endroits intéressants would be nice.
Mhm.
And enfants appareils, not enfants appareils.
Mm.
Yeah, because enfant is plural at the end, yeah?
Mhm.
Yeah, good. One more time.
La sœur de ma meilleure amie vient de poser sur Instagram si quelqu'un savait s'il y avait des endroits intéressants pour
Les endroits intéressants, because it's masculine endroit.
les endroits intéressants pour les enfants à Paris.
Good. Les enfants. I just said les enfants à Paris. I wouldn't have done the liaison there. Good. Nathan, have you had a go?
No, not yet.
Go.
La sœur de ma meilleure amie vient de poster sur Instagram si quelqu'un savait s'il y avait des endroits intéressants pour les enfants à Paris.
You'd be a little bit careful with endroit. Don't go all southern on me. I'm teaching a woman. I will drag her into this group at some point because she's lovely. Her name's Kim. I couldn't put an age on her because the camera only goes on, on and off a little from time to time because she's got a shit signal. Like, mature lady, like very attractive. Yeah, and she's living in the south. And she's married to a French dude, but didn't have a grammar at all. I mean, like, didn't know tenses, didn't know pronouns, didn't know shit, whatever. And she's been there a few years. Yeah, and I'm like, right, people around you will say that accent, don't you do it. There's no need to sound like that. Good. Tom, have you done that one?
No, not yet. La sœur de ma meilleure amie poste sur Instagram si quelqu'un savait s'il y avait un endroit intéressant pour les enfants à Paris.
Yeah, but it's s'il y avait des endroits, plural places, rather than one place.
S'il y avait des endroits intéressants pour les enfants à Paris.
Good. Lovely. I like this everybody repeat shit method. I don't care if you find it boring. It's worked absolute wonders in the 5:30 group. It's really, really useful. Because basically, in theory, we shouldn't have to say things more than one. We should just be like, yeah, Denise has done the work, or Nathan's done the work, or Stuart's done the work, or Tom's done the work, or Colin's done the work. What can we say? Oh my God. So Tom, have you translated one from the beginning?
I don't think so.
Right, Tom. I'm going to save loads of money because Uber have started operating near my village instead of having to pay a taxi. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. You have to wait. It'll be like, Shamia will be with you in 27 minutes. But fine, I'm fine for that. Literally, it's the weirdest thing in the world. The other day, I knew it would be a while and there wasn't a rush for which train I got. So I thought, And I'd prepared 3 possible levels of readiness. It's like, if he comes in 5 minutes, he can't come in 5 minutes. It'd be so unlikely that he'd be right in the middle of the fields. So I was thinking, we're looking 15 as a minimum if he's like, whatever, in the town. So I was like, that means finish the washing up and pack your bags and make sure the doors are locked and the cages are on the doors and stuff. Then it was like, what if he's going to be like 20 minutes? I'd throw in a shower or a sink wash or some shit like that for the train. Then I was like, 27 minutes, I'd actually throw the sheets in the laundry and whatever, and put some of my gardening stuff. Like, I literally had a hierarchy, like a tiered thing of what I would do. Do you know what I mean? As it was, it said something like 32 minutes. I had time for a full facial, a shower, to roll around the garden, 6 sun salutations, and a coffee and biscuit with my neighbour. But the point is, it was fine. But it was just so weird because, like, in London, you press Uber, like, you wouldn't wait long. Good. So, Tom, yeah. So, what? Let me modify it slightly to be a bit more cunty. Who would have known? Uber have started operating near my village. It makes life so much easier. Who would have known? Uber have just started operating near my village. It makes life so much easier.
Qui aurait connu Uber vient de commencer.
Did you touch Stuart? You're beneath him. You are near his nether regions, according to my screen. You have picked up something from him. I shall dip you in bleach. You have picked up this weirdness over savoir en connaître. Who would have known the data? Savoir ou connaître?
Savoir.
Mm-hmm. Off you go. So this is why it's a good idea to use personality. And ironically, your personality was really good in that. Because you go, oh putain, mais qui aurait su? You're not going to learn these other expressions of the verbs. So off you go. So who would have known? Off you go.
Qui aurait su? Uber vient d'après dans mon...
Uber have started operating. Vient
de commencer après à mon endroit.
près de mon village. Près de mon village.
Près de mon village, je vais appeler dans mon argent.
Could you sing the vowel journey of the word that you think is to save?
Et
That is the vowel journey of the word to save. That isn't the word that you said. So why don't you go with and why don't you say the verb that you want? But well done.
épargner.
That's better. Épargner. Yeah, okay.
Épargner.
Épargner, which is what you said. Okay. Épargner. Okay. Okay. Épargner. Lovely. We say in French, épargner comme un écureuil, save like a squirrel. Yeah, écureuil. Good. Oh, qui aurait su? Uber vient de commencer à opérer près de mon village. Which will make life a lot easier.
Qui fera la vie.
Stand still.
Qui rendra la vie.
Nathan, turn your camera on and let me see you punch your right arm to the right. Stuart, defecate down below. Oh shit, Nathan's moved. Damn, never mind. Good God. Which, when it refers to the previous idea, Thomas? Which, when it refers to the previous idea?
Oh, c'est qui? Sorry.
Thank you. Listen to Auntie Lukey, people. Qui refers to the previous noun when it's doing a verb on the right now. Ce qui refers to the previous idea when it's doing a verb on the right now. Denise has bought a new table. Denise vient d'acheter une nouvelle table, which is fantastic. If I said qui est fantastique, it means Denise's table's fantastic. Oh, Luke, look at it. Super, super smooth. Really, really nice. Just what I wanted. Fits in perfectly. I rewarded myself, Luke, after all the complications of the drop to window stuff. You treat yourself, girl. If I said Denise has just bought a new table, which is fantastic, because we've all been eating off the floorboards. She's been doing a coke off the toilet lid. She hasn't, she's nice, smooth. Oh, fabulous. She's got a new table now. Brilliant. Do you see the difference? Ce qui refers to the previous word. Idea. Okay. What is, and tread lightly, because a slap in the mouth is liable to offend. What is the verb to make an adjective?
Rendre.
I'm bored of faire. Okay, lovely. So say for me, which will make my life easier.
Ce qui rendra ma vie plus facile.
You couldn't leave me alone, could you? What is easier?
Plus facile?
Good, but are you doing that because the gay looked pissed off? Are you doing that because of 50-50? Or are you doing that because you remembered how to pronounce the word more before an adjective that began with a consonant? I'm guessing it's A and B rather than C.
The next time it will be the third one.
What's the word for more with an adjective?
Plus.
Good. The only variation on that theme, Tom, is plus with the Z sound, if it happened to be an adjective which started with like a vowel, like plus intéressant. There ain't ever going to be plus there. Plus is with a noun, more of a thing, more of a word. Plus de crème. All right. So say for me the same thing again. Ce qui rendra ma vie plus facile.
Ce qui rendra ma vie plus facile.
Oh, Luc, qui aurait su? Uber vient de commencer à opérer. Don't spend time on the boring verbs. Get to the juicy bit. Oh, Luc. Oh, mais qui aurait su? Uber. I want to say, il paraît qu'ils ont. Uber vient de commencer. I want to say, il paraît qu'ils ont commencé à opérer, but that's just what we'd say. Uber vient de commencer à opérer. Qui aurait su? Uber vient de commencer à opérer près de mon village, ce qui rend ma vie plus facile. Oh, Luc. Qui aurait su? No, it's saying Luke that's throwing me off because I'm Luke. Oh, qui aurait su? Uber vient de commencer à opérer près de mon village, ce qui rend ma vie plus facile. Have a go, Tom Tom.
Qui aurait su? Uber vient de commencer après près de mon village, ce qui rendra ma vie plus facile.
Keep the personality as big all the way through and you'll find it'll join your words together. But good, one more time.
Qui aurait su? Uber vient de commencer après près de mon village.
More in the chest. My hand, pardon the inappropriacy of the comment, my hand is in between your chest. Make my hand vibrate. Oh, mais qui aurait su? Uber vient de commencer à opérer dans mon... Blow it away. Off you
go. Qui aurait su? Uber vient de commencer après près de mon village, ce qui rendra ma vie plus facile.
Lovely. So it's this a little bit like I was saying to Colin. It's this thing of keeping the mouth chilled, the chest pushing it through, and yeah, lovely. Oh putain, mais qui aurait su? Barry vient de commencer à opérer près de mon village, ce qui rendra. The more we go into that, the more peasanty we sound, but we need some degree of it. Lovely. Who's not done it? Denise.
Oh, sorry, guys, I've got to run, but see you next week. Bye.
Take care. Loads of love. Bye. Sorry, I was late.
Qui aurait su? Uber vient de commencer à opérer près de mon village, ce qui rendra ma vie plus facile.
Good. Your number one error isn't even particularly an error. It's just you can do better. Bodyboarding. Yeah. You know, like all this business. I suppose a surfboard would do the same thing, but you know the thing when these people like go into the waves and that. I should be in Italy this week in the sea. I got a note. Well, no, I shouldn't. It was last week, but I was possibly contemplating staying for 2 weeks. I got a notification in my email saying, "Are you ready to board your flight back to London?" I was like, "Bitch, I didn't even go." There's no point cancelling with Ryanair. There's just no point. You don't get anything back. So yeah, so go again and no bodyboarding. Oh, mais qui aurait su? All the way through.
Qui aurait su? Uber vient de commencer à opérer près de mon village.
Think of it as an idea. Uber have just started operating near my village. Because what you're giving me is Uber have just started operating. And you know that it's not that. You know that in the English it's Uber have just started operating near my village. Uber vient de commencer à opérer près de mon village. Think of what the idea of what you're saying. Off you go.
Qui aurait su? Uber vient de commencer.
No, you've stopped it already. Uber vient de commencer. I would put your mouth smaller. Uber vient de commencer à opérer près de mon village.
Uber vient de commencer à opérer près de mon village.
That's it.
Ce qui rendra ma vie plus facile.
Good. Stuart. Uber vient de commencer à opérer près de mon village. Ce qui rendra ma vie plus facile.
Qui aurait su? De commencer.
Oh, I apologize. Well, good memory. I completely forgot that shit. That's completely true. Well done. Clap. Qui aurait su? Who would have known? Yeah. Qui aurait su? Uber vient de commencer à opérer près de mon village, ce qui rendra ma vie plus facile.
So if I make it Uber instead of Uber, it has no subjunctive in here.
Who would have known that Uber? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, Uber. I'm trying to figure out. I don't think so.
That's fucking amused me, and not a lot does.
But it's a sort of gap.
Qui aurait su Uber? No, yeah. Qui aurait su Uber? Qui aurait su Uber? Uber? No, yeah, because it's a foreign brand and stuff like
No, but the Uber, you know, qui aurait su que.
Yeah. No, I get the point. In We had this with Susan Monroe. She was in France and she saw a poster. No, she saw some shop advertising that was like Les Chapeaux d'Henri. And she's like, Luke, why isn't it Les Chapeaux d'Henri? If it's kind of like a separate thing and a name, you can sometimes separate things like that, like from cut and dirt and grammar. Yeah, you know, not with other words, but with names you can say, Qui aurait su que Hubert, I would have said that, Qui aurait su que Hubert, you know. Case in point is Al, lovely Al, my friend, who's in the group, but you just don't ever hear from. He's got a place in Nice, nice chap. And I always say Les Enfants de Al. I would never say Les Enfants d'Al. Yeah, okay. That might be because Dal means something else in French. Like Dal is either like a paving slab or like nothing, que dalle. But oh my God, that's such a good nickname for him. Yeah, qui aurait su? Hubert vient de commencer à apparaître près de mon village. Okay.
Qui aurait su? Hubert vient de commencer près de mon village.
Pardon me. It's not having just started. It's vient de commencer à opérer. I've just started operating. Vient de commencer à opérer.
Okay, qui aurait su? Hubert vient de commencer à opérer près de mon village, ce qui rend ma vie plus facile.
Good, ce qui rendra, which will make my. I mean, I could have said which makes, but I want which will make my life more easy. Ce qui rendra ma vie plus facile.
Ce qui rendra plus facile.
Put the roof of your mouth and your tongue close together. Ce qui rendra ma vie plus facile.
Ce qui rendra ma...
Yeah, and push on the chest. Ce qui rendra ma vie plus facile.
Ce qui rendra ma vie plus facile.
There we go. A little bit ventriloquisty. Ce qui rendra ma vie plus facile.
Ce qui rendra ma vie plus facile.
Nice. That was good, wasn't it? That was very good. It was very, very good.
What happened?
Very good.
What happened to épargner? As a word I wasn't familiar with. You had it in a sentence, and you took it out, but there was a saves money or saves something or other.
Was it save like a squirrel? Écureuil.
Épargner.
So épargner itself. Yes, sorry, you just said it so nicely. I assumed you knew it. To save money. Yeah, épargner. Yeah, épargner. Yeah,
Épargner.
If you go to a savings bank or that kind of building society, you don't really tend to call them that in the States much, do you? But caisse d'épargne, yeah, like yeah, épargne, yeah, okay. Which is a brand. Have you seen that, Nathan? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Good. Just occasionally in Paris, like, so if you got rid of all the tabacs and you got rid of all the coiffeurs and you got rid of all the kind of like pharmacies, there's probably about 7 shops left. 2 of which might be a caisse d'épargne. Yeah. I must admit, it's a personal weird thing of mine that there's several things that I keep a weird eye on. This is so fucking weird. I don't believe in horoscopes particularly, but I'm really interested. I love to see different artists, how they draw different horoscopes, and sometimes it can be so cool and interesting. And the other thing I'm fascinated in is what people do with the green crosses for pharmacies, because it's really gone up in my lifetime from like a green cross to like then the digital stuff. And now there's this one on Mill Lane near here, which is like, it's like it's like Times Square or Piccadilly Circus. It's got like this tiny LED screen on the green cross. It has like dolphins going across the green cross. It's so nice. Like, it's just a weird thing that I always really like, is like the green crosses for pharmacies and stuff. I love a bit of a French pharmacy. Nip in, get a good bit of moisturizer. Good. Or Mustela, the smell of my youth, baby shampoo, Mustela. It's like Johnson's baby shampoo. It's still abrasive shit, but it's nice smell. Good. The inappropriacy of it for babies is the clue. The smell. Oh, and what's the other stuff that a lot of French women's faces smell of? Embryolisse. It's like a really greasy, like moisturizer, but a lot of particularly older French women's faces smell of it. It's really nice. It's like it's got a bit of fragrance in it, but it's not ideal for the skin. But it's just a very rich moisturizer that a lot of like women of a certain. It's like a lot of makeup artists really like it. Like even like in America and the UK, but yeah, it's like a French pharmacy staple. Embryolisse. It's like it smells really nice. And what else is that? L'eau de Foucault, which is like a kind of tiger balm thing. I should do a thing on like well-known French pharmacy stuff that, yeah, is it Lord of Foucault, like, which is like, it's like and the weird thing as well, Clarins used to do this, but it's like these weird, it's not a perfume, it's not like, it's like a tonifying water. Like, what a waste of fucking money. It's like some spray, summery spray. I said to my mum, it's like, what's the point of some like cold water weird spray that will like revive you and whatever? And my mum was like, you've not been to the menopause. My mum was like, shut the fuck up, don't knock it till you've tried it. Good. Yeah, I should do that on some nice brands and stuff. We literally did that in Besançon the one year. Like, we went into the pharmacy, I was like, read that and stuff. Yeah, and because we had to go and get all the COVID tests, so the pharmacy that we had to go for that, they had all that, the lovely like apothecary vases and all of that stuff. It's gorgeous. It's really nice. It's really nice pharmacy. And I'd reached the end of my patience with people, and we were getting the bus from outside there to go home. And I was like, leave them. And Nina was dawdling. I was like, leave her, fucking leave her. Come on, I'm done. I'm on that bus. Good. Nathan, you've said it. Colin, you haven't just said that one, have you? Oh, Nathan, have you not said it?
No, I haven't said it yet.
Nathan, you go first then, Colin. Listen up, Cole.
Qui aurait su, Hubert vient de commencer à opérer près de mon village, ce qui rendra ma vie plus facile.
Lovely. Good, off you go. Can you say to me one more time, Nathan, in a kind of, oh, you're not going to fucking believe it way. Oh, mais qui aurait su, Hubert vient de commencer à opérer près de mon village, ce qui rendra ma vie plus facile.
Mais qui aurait su, Hubert vient de commencer à opérer près de mon village, ce qui rendra ma vie plus facile.
Et c'est village ou village?
Village.
I swear to God, he's a very charismatic man, but you all keep touching Stuart and doing weird things that he's doing. Village, because I thought he said visage earlier, but he just dropped his L. Good.
Village.
Nathan, you just wanted to touch Stuart's face, didn't you? You wanted to touch Stuart's visage. Yeah?
That's why I'm going to the East Coast.
Good. Cole, you will go.
Qui aurait su, Hubert vient de commencer à opérer.
Vowels, exquisite, but it's churchy. It's like church reading. It's like, and then the angel of the Lord shone down upon Luke and said, you, Luke, are immaculate. There has never been a human. You are my, yeah, off you go. No. Soften it up a bit for me. Qui aurait su?
Qui aurait su, Hubert vient de commencer à opérer près de mon village.
Nice.
Ce qui rendra ma vie plus facile.
Is it? I'll say what you said. Ce qui rendra ma vie plus facile. Is that what I want?
Plus facile.
Good, that's one error. Ce qui rendra.
Rendra.
Good, because rendre is an infinitive. Yeah, ce qui rendra ma vie plus facile. Lovely. Good. Let's start with Colin doing one. This joke only works in England because a bird is a slang word for a lady in England, but it doesn't work for you guys particularly. But I could be like, Colin's been talking about a bird teasing his balls or something like that. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna, which would work massively in England as a play on words, but not in the States. Oh, quick pause. Who do you think you're going to get as the Biden replacement? Place your bets now.
Denise.
Harris. So you think Harris, Denise?
Same. I agree.
Nathan?
Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to challenge her even.
Stuart?
I think she's going to get it. There may be people who are hoping for a challenge, but I don't see it happening.
Do you know what Sig said, which is so worrying, bearing in mind she's like 9? Sig said, I would like it to be her. J'aimerais bien que ce soit elle, because I'm introducing a thing. But she says, I can see a reason why she should and a reason why she shouldn't. Mais j'arrive à voir une raison pour laquelle elle ne devrait pas le faire et pourquoi elle devrait le faire. She said, first of all, those that would vote for her would already be voting with this party anyway. Elle a dit, ceux qui vont voter pour elle vont déjà voter pour ce parti déjà. And she said, and so to win it, you've got to pull people across from Trump. Pour gagner, effectivement, il faut attirer des gens à qui Trump. And she's like, weirdly, she's like, I would go with a very boring old white guy to match Trump. She said, I would love her to do it on several reasons, but she's like, the people that would vote for her are already going to be voting in that way anyway. So she said, so weirdly, you need to pull people across from you need to almost match Trump in this kind of like spirit of, she said, so you almost need to go for like I don't want to say the Republican side, the Democrat, but like, yeah, I was like, that's really interesting. Because she's like, because the people that completely think she's the completely appropriate candidate would never vote for Trump anyway. So, yeah, I don't know. But then she said, but also you need a stabilizing effect this late in the game, and someone that everybody knows is probably a good idea. Elle a dit, il faut quand même l'effet stabilisant. Alors, maintenant, à cette étape du processus, donc elle, c'est une bonne idée. It would be kind of cool, wouldn't it, to tick like those boxes and have that would be, you know, I mean, it's weird for Brits because we're like, oh my god, we keep remembering you, because weirdly, I swear to God, the average Brit thinks that Hillary is. We keep going, didn't you have Hillary? Oh no, shit, no. So that would be phenomenal. Good. We will see. Lovely. Colin, you do one. Although he's still sick, I managed to have a really lovely trip out with my neighbour Les. Les has got the dementia, but we had a really lovely day on Saturday. Although he's still sick, I managed to have a really lovely day out with my neighbour Les.
Bien qu'il est encore malade.
Pardon me, the French choices there were exquisite, apart from one thing. What comes after Bianca?
Bien que subjunctive.
Good. Next point. We spoke earlier about words where you don't have to elide with the vowel. They were names. Il is not a name. It is a pronoun, subject pronoun. So what happens after Bianca going into an il?
Il.
Bianca going into an il becomes what?
Il. Bien qu'il soit.
Lovely. I told you that about week 6 of your journey with me. Off you go. So go again. So although he's...
Bien qu'il soit.
Off you go. Finish up.
Bien qu'il soit malade.
I managed to have a really nice trip out with Les.
J'ai réussi une...
Good. I'm liking the j'ai réussi. But what comes after j'ai réussi? J'ai réussi à. Somebody 6'1", brown hair, bit less of it these days, buzzed it off, but like, you know, rather facetious and gay, has made you several times say, j'ai pu le faire. Je suis arrivé à le faire. Yeah? J'ai réussi à le faire. Guess what? I'm going to make you do it again. Copy me. J'ai pu le faire.
J'ai pu le faire.
Je suis arrivé à le faire.
Je suis allé à le faire.
Je suis arrivé à le faire.
Je suis arrivé à le faire.
Good. J'ai réussi à le faire.
J'ai réussi à le faire.
Good. Nice voices on all of that, Colin. So could you basically get in your fucking at after réussi? Yeah. So bien qu'il soit malade, j'ai réussi à avoir a nice trip out with Les. The word for trip out on this occasion begins with an E. Colin, you'll go again.
Bien qu'il soit encore malade.
No. Why have we just jettisoned all of our technique? Why aren't we hanging on the previous vowel? Any reason?
No.
Think while making sound. It will evoke muscle memory. It will evoke times you said it before. Bien qu'il soit malade. I'm just checking something.
Bien qu'il soit malade, j'ai réussi après une bonne voyage avec mon ami Les.
I told you that the E word for trip.
Excursion.
Say it for me in French.
Excursion.
Lovely. Excursion. Go.
J'ai réussi à prendre l'excursion avec Les.
Good. Bien qu'il soit malade, bien qu'il soit toujours malade, j'ai réussi à avoir une excursion. J'ai réussi à faire une excursion. J'ai réussi à faire une excursion avec Les.
Bien qu'il soit malade, j'ai réussi à faire une excursion.
If it fucking muzzle on it. If it isn't human, it won't stay with you. If it isn't soft, it won't linger. You need to be super attentive in your homework and your personal that you are saying stuff softly and gently and humanly. And I'd rather you listen to half the material. I know you listen to stuff, I can hear it. I'd rather you listen to half the stuff you listen to and say it in a human, soft way rather than I'm going to just keep get the muscle memory human sounding. You're learning language. Why don't you keep that going? The minute that goes, it's also from the programming.
Luke, sorry, your audio is going.
We can't hear you.
Yeah, you're programming your mouth, Colin, to say it the wrong way. Every time you guys drop accent, you're giving yourself muscle memory in a shit way. Don't drop smooth. Don't drop accent. Off you go.
Bien qu'il soit malade, j'ai réussi à prendre l'excursion avec Les.
Good. Denise, bien qu'il soit toujours malade, j'ai réussi à faire let's say, faire une bonne excursion avec Les.
Bien qu'il soit toujours malade, j'ai réussi à faire une bonne excursion avec Les.
Good. Stuart?
Oh, crap.
Don't make me set Lynn on you. Carry on.
Okay, je suis bien qu'il soit malade, je suis arrivé à faire une bonne excursion avec ma voisine.
Good. You added ma voisin. He's male, so mon voisin. But lovely, that was good. Everything else was great. I didn't want je suis arrivé. I wanted j'ai réussi à, but that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, good. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Has everybody said it? Nathan?
I haven't yet.
Good.
Bien qu'il soit toujours malade, j'ai réussi à faire une bonne excursion avec mon ami Les.
Good. Make the same point. This is an introduction to next week's concept. Make the same point, different way. Nathan?
J'ai passé une belle journée avec mon voisin Les, bien qu'il soit toujours malade.
Yep, I don't want anything the same.
Yeah.
C'est vrai, il souffre toujours de la même maladie, mais j'ai réussi à, same thing, je suis arrivé à passer une belle après-midi, whatever, you know? Yeah, okay. Les n'a pas réussi à s'en sortir, mais ceci ne nous a pas empêché de nous amuser ensemble l'autre jour. Whatever. So we're going to have a game of going round. Next week is a going round-a-thon. I took the train because I needed to come to London. J'ai pris le train parce que je devais rentrer à Londres. Je suis rentré à Londres en train parce que j'avais de quoi faire. You know, whatever. Idea. So you just go, actually, the idea is there's so many ways of saying the same idea. Relax. Good. Hang on, let me turn the people at home watching. When this eventually gets uploaded, there will be a Kofi link underneath, Kofi. These people here paying me to do the class. It would be massively appreciated if you've enjoyed this, and there have been some lovely comments recently. Thank you. Do be afraid to write nice compliments to individual people underneath. Like, that'd be absolutely lovely. If you write anything at all weird or odd about anybody here personally, I've got it coming on the teacher. It's my YouTube. If you write anything about them, I will just delete it straight away. I have so much sexual material about Stuart. It's just fucking disgusting. I just get so much filth about Stuart. I say, Lynn, stop it. Stop commenting under the videos. But if you remember there's a copy link, it'd be very much appreciated. Good. All right, let me turn the recording off.